We are kicking off Beauty Week here in North Dakota today and starting off strong with a local talent agent who is really a jack of all trades. Joining us now we have Natalie Sparrow. Welcome, Natalie, and back to the show because you've been with us before.
I have. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. When Lisa and I were talking about, makeup and who can help us, and we were like, Natalie will help us. So anyway, when it comes to makeup, it's not really all about one size fits all, is it?
It isn't. There really isn't any specific rules that work for everyone. But what I wanted to share with you today is some life hacks, are quick, easy, get your glow on, and just protecting your skin. So I want to show you some tips on how to multitask your cosmetics. How's that sound?
That sounds fantastic. So you have a model. This is Kylie with us today. And so anyway, just go ahead and show us how it's done.
Well, what I wanted to do is really give you that nice glow up for those people who don't like to wear makeup, or maybe who just don't like to take the time, but want to give themselves a little bit of a boost. So what we're going to do is just take a little tinted moisturizer and apply this all over. And what this does, a tinted moisturizer is really great because it evens out the skin, gives you that perfected skin, minimizing some of that redness, but also protects the skin layers. So it just goes all over the face, evens it out, and it really looks like your skin perfected. I'm using it with a brush just for sanitary practices, but you can actually use it for with your fingers at home. Usually a tinted moisturizer will marry together with your skin chemistry.
Right. I was going to ask you about the brushes with, just supplies and so forth. Do we need to have a brush when applying, some of these things?
I prefer to use a brush because it does give a more even application, and you don't waste a lot of products by using a brush.
That's a good point.
Yes. Okay. So let's take a little bit of a cheek contour. Ooh, looking a little dramatic here. Yes. But what we're going to do is take and blend that in. This gives us this nice sun-kissed glow and just a hint of color to waken up those cheeks. So we're putting that along that cheekbone, and here's the crazy cool thing about this, bringing it up into the temples. I'm going to brush just a little bit into the eye. Right with my brush, you could use your fingertip, and we're going to warm up that skin just a little. I'll add just a pop with my fingertip, and it gives a pop of color to the eyes, which is really great. Gives it this nice effect without having to go too super crazy. Now, we've all seen this whole glow thing going on, right? With highlighters.
I love it.
Here's another tip.
Don't know how to use it, but love it.
Here's another great tip that we're going to multitask. So you saw how I used this cheek product on the eyes as an eyeshadow. So now we're going to take an eyeshadow, use it as our highlighter and an eyeshadow.
Oh my
gosh. You don't have to have 10,000 products in your makeup drawer. Watch this. So we're just going to open up that eye just a little bit, popping in a little bit of this white highlight. Super pretty. I love this. It may not necessarily show up on camera here, but can you see some of that glow?
I can, definitely.
Now, a little fun tip for you.
Oh, it's so pretty.
If you can find any type of a shimmer without glitter in it, that works for really all ages. So the less glittery of a product, the better it is for all skin types. Now, let's take and pop this above that cheekbone, protruding part of that cheekbone, right underneath that eye, and it gives her this nice, beautiful glow. So you see how I use this eyeshadow to multitask? Isn't that cool?
Yes.
She looks like her.
You've used 2 products so far and done it both for cheeks and for
the eyes.
For the eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that great? So, and we can do the same for our lip. So what I've done here is I've got a little lip color. We're going to pop on the lips. This is a conditioning lip product. It's like a lip balm and a lipstick all in one. And so we're going to pop this on and give her a hint of color. Now, one more thing we can do with this is take that same eyeshadow, pop it on over top of that lip, and
oh my gosh,
you've got this beautiful glow ready for the summer.
And this is just a perfect, simple summer look. I love it. So if somebody doesn't have well, first of all, okay, this was 3 products. Correct?
Correct.
3. Yep. So let's tell everybody again what they were.
So I took a tinted moisturizer, which does have an SPF in it, and that's something I always look for, so we're protecting our skin.
Absolutely.
So it's really important to have that protection on our skin. A lot of people don't like to wear foundation, and this gives you that protection that a foundation does for the skin cells, helping minimize that aging.
Right.
So, and it delivers hydration at the same time. And then just a nice contour stick. I used a cream stick in this case, and so we can use that on her cheeks, a little bit in the corner of the eyes, and then an eyeshadow. Simple and easy. And you would just
Simple
complete it off
and
with a little
easy.
bit of a mascara if you want, and you're good to go.
And you're good to go. I love it. And not a lot of supplies needed for that at all either, or brushes and all that. So I love it. That's fantastic. Well, you know what? We're going to come back with Natalie, and she's going to talk about photography a little bit and how you can take the best photos and look your best too.